Joining me now from Atlanta, Georgia, member of the President Trump 2020 Advisory Board and Executive Director of the National Diversity Council for Trump 2020, Bruce LeVell. Bruce, I think this is a classic case of the mainstream media in particular, not just Nancy Pelosi, but the mainstream media driving this narrative, this crazy narrative that the Trump White House is somehow not responsive. Absolutely not true. And think about back when Obama was in the White House and his response to Ebola. I don't remember the mainstream media questioning his response to the Ebola crisis, and maybe they should have. I don't know. I know this, that the Democrat Party, unfortunately, would love to see economic paralysis set in now through November because of this virus so their guy can get in the White House.
Wow. Yeah. You know, it's so sad, Graham. You know, I thought we would once again come together, but you know, it's unfortunate. Here we go with another play-by-play to interrupt the process of this great president getting reelected. You know, the other thing too, Graham, just for the viewers here, the president is on his way here in Atlanta right now as we speak to, you know, on his way to visit CDC and do a tour. He's right there on the ground in Nashville. You know, took the helicopter. You know, most presidents in the past, Bush and Obama and everyone else, would just hover around the catastrophe. This president took the helicopter, landed in all these areas, got out and walked, talked, embraced the people, you know, let him know that, hey, you know, we're here for you. The other thing too is that there, you know, one of the things that I liked about the president that attracted me to want to support him as well as millions of other folks is his ability, his confidence. Who would be the best in any, God forbid, catastrophe that we got imminent danger from a strike from another country in war or anything like this. This man is cool as ice, Graham.
Right.
There is no better person that is at the helm with calmness and confidence and to just just show the American people like, hey, we got this.
And he's not afraid to replace you if you're not doing the job. So let this be a warning to you, Bruce. He may replace you with me. You never know. But I also believe that I'm just kidding with you. I also believe the Democrats are going to nominate the weakest nominee for their party since 1972. But I want to go to the Trump 2020 effort, the re-election effort in particular, or reaching out to minorities through the Diversity Council, get out the vote to black voters. You're picking urban areas to open up these storefronts, in particular Florida, Michigan, I think Ohio, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Wisconsin. It's no coincidence that those are swing states as well, but you want to get out the black vote, right?
Yeah, well, all votes too, that's correct. You know, it's interesting because, and Georgia too here, is that, think about this, Graham, we're talking about store retail fronts in inner city areas of all these particular states you just mentioned. No one's ever done that, Graham, where you can walk in like a regular retail store, look at, you know, obviously we're going to have our shirts and hats and all that and information, going to be staffed. Any information you want to know about the Trump, you know, administration in terms of what this president has to offer, in terms of what we have with opportunity zones, prison reform, all the things that have impacted the urban communities more than anything. No one has ever done this. This is historical, and I'm so glad. Not to mention, Graham, ads and urban radio, which no other presidents have done this. Have putting ads in black newspapers, magazines, everything, going really out there and just saying, hey, you had it this way for so long. Just give us a chance. Just you see the economy. You see the lowest black unemployment that's recorded since '72. I say it goes back further. And so now it's actually a lot easier, Graham, because we actually have a record to run on.
Yeah.
But not to mention, we're going deep down in all the areas and saying, hey, we want your vote. We not only do we want your vote, we want to keep your vote. But let me tell you why we want to do this. Here are some of the things. So it's a great idea, Graham. Yeah, I commend Brad Parscales, Katrina Pearson, the whole staff. They're doing a phenomenal job.
Totally makes sense. And the record speaks for itself. They just have to, voters on the Democrat side in particular, just have to be informed of what the real record is, because the mainstream media is not going to give it to them. Bruce, thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.